Wildcards. What are wildcards? Just as its name says, they are wild cards, meaning if you play cards, and in poker or blackjack, they do pick a card like a 10 or 9, whatever the card, and you could match it to any of the card to make your flash trail or whatever that you like. So that is kind of a wild card. So just like that, in Linux we use wild cards to get the output that we are looking for. A wild card is a character. Now this is a definition right from the Linux dictionary that can be used as a substitute from any of a class of characters in a search. So there are many wildcards, but the most basic ones I have listed here. There are 3. The first one is the one I use most of the time, is asterisk, which is also referred to as a star. A star represents 0 or more characters, anything that matches with that star placeholder. We'll look into that in a moment when we actually use the star wildcard in our Linux machine. Then we have question mark, represents a single character. So if you have a file name text and you are looking for any files that has the word text, and you could use TE instead of X, you could just put question mark in there and then T. That means whichever files that had TE, doesn't matter what's inside of it, the X and the last letter is T, then it will work. The third one, we have brackets, which represents a range of characters. So it's better we'll look at it in the Linux machine to understand them more deeply. I'm going to bring up my machine real quick. Where did it go? Right here. I'm logged in always as myself, and I'm in my home directory, of course. Now, right now, these are the files and directories exist in my home directory. I want to create 9 files that has a name, let's say ABCD1 and XYZ. And then same thing, instead of 1, it just increments the number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I could do this, touch ABCD1-XYZ one time, then hit up arrow key again, change 1 to 2, change 2 to 3, and keep going. But don't you think it's cumbersome and tedious? It is, right? So we use wildcard to perform that task because we're going to create 9 files. So it's just a practice that we are doing for 9 files. Trust me, in corporate environment, you're probably going to have to create like thousands of files. What you going to do? You're going to just hit up arrow key or type it 1,000 times? No, that's not productive. So then what do? We use wildcards. So first of all, I'm going to remove these files one by one. Again, I could remove it wildcard as well, but let's create it first, then I'll show you how I could remove it. So I have 2 left. Now I could use a wildcard to remove both in one shot. Remove ABC wildcard. So what is telling it? Remove everything that has a file name that starts with ABC, and whatever that comes afterward, you don't care, just remove it. I hit enter, and that's my LTR, and you'll see all those 2 files are gone. Now I'm going to create 9 files, and to create 9 files, I'll use the command touch. As you know, the touch is the command to use. And then there is a wildcard, another wildcard that's called curly braces. So I was creating file ABCD curly braces 1.9 because I'm going to create 9 files. So this curly braces 1.9 is telling you create 9 files that has the digit 1 through 9 and dash XYZ. When I run this command, what do you think that I will have listed in my home directory? I will have 9 files. Right here at the bottom, you'll see I have 9 files. Awesome, right? This is what you wanted to do. It is much more faster to do in the wildcard as opposed to typing one by one. So let's use the asterisk. What I just want to list every file name that starts with ABC. You do ABC asterisk and you will have all the files that starts with ABC. I want to remove every file that starts with ABC. You could remove one by one, A, B, C, D, 1, and so on and so forth. Again, very cumbersome. Don't do it. You're a system administrator. You are smart folks. You don't want to use the commands one by one. What you would use? You'll use a wildcard. So you'll do A, B, C, D, or A, B, and do asterisk. The reason I picked the 4 letters is because if I just pick A and hit asterisk, it will also remove any other files in my home directory that starts with A, and which I don't want it to do it. Right now I don't have any files. So let's say if I create a file touch A. So now I have all the files and A. So I just want to confirm I don't have A, so I don't delete any file accidentally. So yes, I don't have any file that begins with A other than these. So if I just do remove A asterisk, it will remove all the files that starts with A. Let's check it. See, all those files are gone. Isn't that cool? Yes, it is. I love this asterisk because I use it all the time. I'm gonna recreate those files again by hitting up arrow key. That will return my last ran command. Just confirm they are there. Now what if I want to remove everything that ends with XYZ? Same way, remove, but this time we'll put asterisk in front of XYZ. Hit enter, boom, all gone. Awesome. I'm gonna recreate it just for the exercise of this lesson. It created 9 files. Now we'll move on to the next wildcard, which is the question mark. The next question mark is telling it ls minus l question mark B, C, D asterisk. Okay, what am I asking here? I'm asking is give me all the files that has whatever the character is the first, as long as the other characters has B, C, D, and whatever comes afterwards. These are the matching files because whatever the first character is, whether it's A or not, I don't care. I just want to make sure I will get the listing of the files that has B, C, D in it and after the A. So that's how you use the question mark. And the last one we have brackets. Bracket is going to tell me that give me anything that has C or D letter in a file. It's just that simple. Either C, either D, either F, or this and that. So you put all that stuff that you're looking for inside of the bracket and you will have all those files you see here. And it went so fast, so I'm gonna put it in more. The output, I want to see 1 page at a time. And you'll see it gave me, and it has A, it has B. Every file that I'm getting has either has A or B, either has A or B. So that's how it works. That's how the wildcard works. Again, now I want to get rid of all the files that has X and Y in it. Awesome. I have my wildcard. I'm not gonna go and delete one by one. So this command is telling the shell that go ahead and please delete all the files that has X and Y in it. And X and Y has to be together, of course. So we do have these matching files, X, Y, and I will go ahead and delete it. And all of them are gone. So wildcard not necessarily is used just with ls or remove. You could use it with any of the commands we have. You could use it with all the commands we have learned so far. Try it with different commands. If it doesn't work, that's okay. Go online, Google it, and try wildcard examples. Try them, just get familiar with them. This will help you a lot in your job, I promise you.